Saginaw, Bay City, and Midland. This is ABC 12 News, first at 4.
60% of restaurants, 3 and 5, operating with lower traffic than they were a year ago. Fewer people are going into restaurants.
The Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association sounding the economic alarm after new data from their latest survey reveals tough times for Michigan's restaurant industry. It's our top story today at 4. Good afternoon, Mid-Michigan. Thanks for joining us. I'm Terry Camp.
And I'm Dawn Jones. The MRLA held a virtual roundtable to discuss the results of the survey, including what they say will be catastrophic consequences if the Michigan tip credit is eliminated.
The restaurant industry could be on the brink of a milestone. The National Restaurant Association predicting a record $1.1 trillion in sales this year and the addition of more than 15 million jobs.
That's a big number, the biggest certainly it's ever been, but it wasn't vibing with what we were hearing day in and day out from our members.
Justin Winslow is president and CEO of the Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association. He's painting a much different picture for Michigan.
We're in the bottom third of all states, Michigan is, in terms of restaurant industry workforce growth since the pandemic. So we are slower to recover.
The MRLA represents over 5,500 Michigan food service and lodging establishments. Last month, the association conducted a survey and received close to 210 responses, helping them gauge the current restaurant climate in Michigan. More than 60% of respondents said their restaurant was operating at a profit, but 74% said they have seen a decrease in sales over the last year.
Inflation is what is driving the challenge for restaurant operators right now. It is what is pushing them to the brink of whether they can and will keep their location open.
59% of restaurant owners say their traffic level has decreased over the past year.
Fewer people are going into restaurants. Restaurants are a little too expensive for some people, and they're going less often.
But the biggest threat, Winslow says, facing the Michigan restaurant industry is the pending Michigan Supreme Court decision on the tip credit.
The tip credit is the difference between the full minimum wage and what the tipped worker-specific minimum wage is.
If the Michigan Supreme Court decides to end the tip credit and put tipped workers on a regular minimum wage, more than 90% of restaurant owners said they would increase prices. 20% said they would close.
If you are going to eliminate the tip credit, that will increase wages for those tipped employees 250% overnight. That is catastrophic.